Congresswoman Johnson.
Let me thank Dr. Faden for that wonderful introduction, and thank you, and thanks to the commencement committee, the College of Nursing, Dean Rosalie Manus, the Department of Public Safety, and all the staff and volunteers who have made this occasion possible. And I think you should give yourselves a hand. Consider it an honor and a privilege to be with you today. I must admit that I have had a recent knee replacement, but the invitation had come and I decided I was going to try to do it. So if you see me on this cane, it's because I need it. The important thing I want to do today is congratulate all of the graduates, especially the ones from the nursing class of 2022. And let me congratulate all the parents, family, friends, and faculty that's here today, because it's your day too. And it is an incredible day for you and for me. For today is a culmination of years of hard work, perseverance, and determination. And you have not had a single stress that I cannot identify with. In the culmination of lifelong dreams and aspirations, you will get the satisfaction of this day. In just a short time, you will walk out of the doors of Pioneer Hall and into the real world, into the next chapter of your life. And yes, all of you will be met with some surprises, but know that you're ready for the task. But please keep in mind that I am a nurse, I have been in your shoes, and I'm currently a member of Congress, so if it sounds like I'm filibustering a little bit, you might be able to detect it. It is nice to be away from the Washington bubble for a while and come and share this moment with you. It's been a long time since I went through the procedure, but it's something you never forget. So when you have been graduated a very long time, you can easily readjust yourself to remembering those memorable days. I want to begin by emphasizing how grateful I am to be on the campus. Texas Women's University has always held a very special place with practically everyone in this North Texas area. And since its founding 120 years ago, this university has led pioneering efforts to educate, advance, and empower women in Texas. And the nation has not ignored it. It is a well-known university around the nation. TW alumni have gone on to be truly incredible things, not just in Texas, but across the globe. And so even in the stars, the committee that I chair has a jurisdiction of space. So we have a lot of spaces, and spaces that we have to try to understand ourselves sometimes. I'm talking about the members of the committee. So you are with a crowd that has already impressed the nation, and it is expected that you join that group. It's been a long time since I graduated from nursing, and your challenges will be different, but your challenges will be there. But you're up to that task, because what you have just experienced and qualified to graduate will prepare you for the challenge. When I was leaving nursing school a long time ago at St. Mary's College at the University of Notre Dame in South Bend, Indiana, It was a lot hotter than it is here because it was in the summer and the humidity was tremendous. But I got a job at the VA hospital in Waco, Texas. And that's where my hometown was. So when I got there, because it only had one service in that huge institution, which was psychiatric care, which was my interest and my major. My father worked there, so I could not. They wanted me to stay because they were more short of nurses, but I decided that that was my father's place and I would move on. So I was offered the opportunity to go to the VA in Marlin, Texas, Temple, Texas, or Dallas, Texas. And guess what I chose? Dallas, Texas. So my father brought me to Dallas and we got ready for that first interview. And keep in mind, I was quite a bit younger than I am now and smaller. And I arrived there at 8 o'clock that Monday morning for my interview. And at 9:45, I was still waiting for my 8 o'clock appointment. And I finally said, I don't think that they know I'm here. And so I approached the desk and said, could I speak to the chief nurse? That chief nurse at the time was Emma Pope, who became my heroine. And what I learned is that they were waiting to see a white male. My name was Eddie B. Johnson, and I just graduated from St. Mary's at the University of Notre Dame, and they didn't expect to see me. And so the bumps and roadblocks that were my challenges then would never be yours today. But keep in mind that you will have them, but you are well prepared. Nothing, no curriculum prepares you more to meet the challenges of life than that of being in nursing. It is something that I have experienced. When you stay home and you're just a mother, then you can take care of your children very well. You know how to fix the food, you know how to balance the diets, whether you follow it or not. And you are well prepared to meet many challenges. And so I really identify with you as becoming the leaders in the medical field, in the nursing field, and any professional field that you choose. I practiced nursing for 15 years prior to going into public office. And I ran for public office 50 years ago this year. I went to the State House and became the first woman in history to chair a committee because I didn't know any better than to work hard. Then I left there and went to join the Carter administration. From that I came back and ran for the state senate. And when I left the state senate, almost 30 years ago, I went to the U.S. Congress. I'll be retiring at the end of this session, which is 12 noon, January the 4th, 2023. I was inducted into the academy year before last, and I was very surprised. But I have never forgotten what a tremendous experience it was to be a nurse. First of all, people expect you to know everything, even the doctors. And most of the time, you do. And you're dependent upon very greatly. We wish there were at least 3 times more than are here today because you're needed and your talents are needed in this nation and throughout the world. You have been the heroines going through this virus that we have never experienced before. And yet, you're here. You've done it. This is your graduation. And the thing that you want most is to have me continue to talk. So I know that what you came for today was to get that degree and that diploma and go serve the world. Let me assure you, your opportunities are limitless. You can adjust to anywhere you are. I've seen the world. I've visited over 80-some countries and many times more in many countries. This is the best country in the world. Your diversity proves it. We are the most diverse country in the world, and that is its greatness. And I want to thank you. I want to thank the university, all the faculty, and all of the parents and the husbands and wives and children who are all a part of this celebration today. You are appreciated, and your efforts, you will see, will be something you can be proud about. So go take care of the world and tell others how to do it, because you're prepared to do anything you want to do. The one thing about nursing is that it's comprehensive. You can use those skills and wherever you choose to be. Don't forget, you are one of the most cherished professions in the world. And I understand there are some physical therapists in these classes too, but let me say this. When I came along, nurses did a lot of the physical therapy.
Yeah.
But since I've had this knee replacement, I have learned a new respect for physical therapists. And they're not finished with me yet. So congratulations to all of you. The world awaits your talent, and you're lucky enough to be in the best place on the planet, in the United States of America.